Hi, this is Cecilia from Tarot by Cecilia, and today is Tuesday, July the 9th, 2019. The tarot card for today is the High Priestess. Wow, have you been noticing lately, on a more global scale, how conversations are very much about women, right? Women in sports, women in politics, okay? We currently have Venus in the sign of Cancer, and the divine feminine is really, at the forefront of everything. Venus will remain there through July 27th. Guys, I don't want you to think that this post isn't about you as well, because, everyone has, both masculine and feminine tendencies and sides, etc. And this is a good time to embrace them. We always consider the High Priestess card to be a card about your intuition and getting in touch with your inner voice. But what about getting in touch with the divine feminine as well? That is also a part of it. So, my friends, I went to Google. I love to go to Google. And, there's always things that we don't know and we want to check out. And I found a nice little article from Mind Body Green called 7 Simple Practices to Connect to Your Divine Feminine. So I just want to briefly go over some of the things that she says here. And of course, one of the most obvious is Mother Earth herself. Now here it's pouring rain, and it's been pouring rain for days because the humidity is just so darn high. But if you have some dry ground out there and it's not too cold, get outside, put your feet in the grass, and just connect to Mother Earth. It's not just grounding, it's just a wonderful thing to do. Makes you feel better. Wiggle your toes around. All right. Now, the second thing that it has here, and I have to confess I don't have one, okay, is to use a pink Himalayan salt lamp. I can't even speak here. But they're great for purifying the air, creating negative ions, and reducing harmful electromagnetic fields. And I know that that's something that many of you out there feel. When you feel all these crazy energies going on, this may be something worth looking into. You might want to wait until Mercury is direct before you place that order. But if you have one, go turn it on. Now, the third thing that it mentions here is to experiment with an oracle deck. I recommend, it doesn't matter if it's oracle, if it's tarot, if you have a deck and you just, get in there and get in tune with your cards. I honestly don't recommend these things on a daily basis, but that is because I believe that some people, wind up going a little bit overboard and spending all of their time trying to come up with specific answers. But if you can just, accept the answers that are given and then, ponder them with your intuition as this card is prompting you to do. Yeah. Okay, number 4, tap into the power of healing crystals. Okay, there are some places which are reputable, and you can find crystals that there is a group that you can join at the bottom of my page where people like to discuss crystals, and they're finding a reputable one I feel is good. There's a lot of things available out there on the internet, but knowing what you can use for, this is like for protection and for healing, yeah, really a good thing. Now, as far as the moon, well, we talk about the moon all the time, and understanding yourself in relation to the moon is one of the most important things that you can do. Fifth thing that it mentions here, practice radical self-care. That reminds me, my friend Deja Osborne is coming out with her self-care oracle deck, and I highly recommend it. I think it's getting ready to actually ship soon, so you might want to go over to her page and check that out. It really looks like a great deck. So, what would you do? What would you do to just get that peace and calm? Right? There's all kinds of things. I think everyone has their own things that help them feel good. So that's what you need to do. Now, number 6, celebrate the beauty of all things. I really think this is about, that positive frame of mind, more so than anything. Because when you go places and you allow your negative thoughts to occupy your mind, they're blocking your view of the beauty that's in the world. You need to open your eyes, put down your phone, and take a good look around at the beauty that exists around you. Now, the number 7, the wording of this to me is not something because I don't do this, okay? It says construct altars wherever you are. But I will say it this way: have a sacred space for yourself. It doesn't have to be an altar. You don't have to practice any kind of, whatever to make things happen. Just have a space that's good for you where, you feel really, really good. I have a friend, and she's actually somebody that I've mentioned on here many times. She has turned her outside deck this summer into an oasis of beauty and tranquility, and that's her space. Okay, that's where she can go when she needs those moments. So you see, there's all kinds of things that you can do. And I know that although this card is, meant to be the card of the day, I really think that you're going to feel this vibe all the way up until the 27th. It may perhaps even grow as we get, further along in the degrees of Cancer. So I want to thank you all very much for being here. I'll see you here again tomorrow. And as always, have a great day.